Hi guys, what's popping? It's Gina. Today I'm gonna talk about um tips. Tips culture. So let's get started. In Japan, we don't have tip culture. Like if I go to a restaurant and then I eat out something, I don't need to pay tips. If I stay at hotel, I don't need to pay like tips. I don't need to leave tips. So it's so good, right? It's so good. I'm not sure, but we don't have such a tip culture, so we don't need to pay tips. So and then here, like in Canada, in the US, so they have tip culture. I'm not sure, like Europe does have tips culture. I don't remember. But today I'm gonna talk about how do I feel about tips culture. Let's get started. So first, actually now I like tip culture right now because I'm working at like Starbucks and ice cream shop, and definitely like tips like helps me, like helps my life, helps my like finance, definitely. So I really appreciate the tips culture. And like if I have if I get tips from the customer, I'm so happy. And also I think, oh, I should do like nice service, you know, like nice customer service. I feel like that. So it's kind of like nice cycle, you know, like I give nice service and customer leave tips, so like that, like nice cycle. So like if there is a tips culture, I think about like many like coworker, like many people who works as a like customer service development because as a customer service person, they think about, oh, I have to do nice customer service. I have to deal customer with smile something. I think so. I hope so. I believe so. So now I like tips culture, and now like when I eat out, I think, oh, I have to leave tips for the person. So now I think about that. But you know, like in Japan, we don't have like tips culture. Like when I just arrived here, like moved to Canada here, or like before, like when I visit the US or other country, so I felt like, oh, why I have to pay tips. Tips is not cheap, you know, like if I do family dinner, uh, it will be like 200 or 300 something. I have to leave like 20% tips or something. It's kind of like, yeah, big deal, right? Big deal, right? And then I felt like, why I have to leave the tips? Just they take order, they serve my meal, and then take out the like put away the dishes. That's it. Why I have to leave tips? But now I recognize, yeah, tips is a nice culture. So now you guys have a question, I guess. Like, how do we display your like feeling for Japanese customer service? You know, like in Japan, we don't have tips culture. How do we tell them feeling without tips? The answer is letter. just letter. I know it's kind of like weird for you guys, but in Japan, letter is so important. Like if you leave like kind of note, like just it say thank you, I'm so appreciated, and it was so nice travel, it was so nice stay, it was so nice meals, so everything awesome like that. So you leave such a like note or like letter at the hotel or restaurant, or you send such a letter to restaurant, hotel, or you send email to such a restaurant, hotel, something. They will be so happy, and they would appreciate the letter, the message, really. The person who received such a letter, such a message, the person will be rise with the letter, you know, like company think about such a letter is super important, is super like thankful thing. And yeah, Japan is such a like place. So yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but if you want to describe your happy feeling to Japanese something, Japanese place, Japanese restaurant, Japanese hotel, so you have to leave a message. You have to send a message with letter or email or something. So yeah, they will be happy with the message from you guys. It's a Japanese culture. I know it's weird. But yeah, it's so good. Yeah, like when I worked at the Uniqlo, like like international clothing company, like in Japan, so like when I receive a message from customer, like via like letter or something, so they posted the letter on the wall, and like they put the letter on the wall, and then they said she got such a message from the customer, so she is so grateful, she was so nice customer service person, like that. So she gave them such a nice customer service. So yeah, kind of like they say such a thing in the meeting, and yeah, it's kind of grateful things. Yeah, custom like letter from customer is such a like grateful things for Japanese. Maybe you guys as well, but like like it's like letter is letter or like message as only way to get customer voices directly. We don't, because we don't have such a tips culture something, so it's the only way to get real customer voices, customer message. So yeah, and then usually in Japan we don't describe our feeling well, so that's why letter, message, emails, so yeah, they are so important to Japanese like customer service companies. So if you want to describe your feeling, your happy feeling, or like bad feeling. So just like write a letter and then yeah, go to post. Yeah, that's it. So anyway, so now I like tips culture because it has nice cycle, like I give nice customer service and then the customer leave tips, and then I give nice customer service, customer leave tips, like that happy cycle. So I think it's a good way to be nice customer service person, everyone, I guess. And yeah, like oh, I wanted to say that, like like Japanese customer service is so good, like really well. I know it's super super good, but like in Japan, good customer service is usual, like normal. It's not special. So dealing customer with smile is normal. Dealing customer politely is normal. Like standing in the front without phone is normal. Like if I check my phone in the front of the stores, it would be so lazy. So yeah, like Japanese like customer service level is already super super high, and then we don't have such a tips culture, so it's kind of like I think the like Japanese customer service culture like system makes like crazy customer like monster customers, I guess. Like yeah, you know what I mean, like crazy customer, like in Japan someone said, oh, customer is god. Customer is god. You have to do that thing that I want. Customer said that. Like the person who works as a customer service should do anything that customer want. It's crazy. I don't like the culture. So like last year I was in Australia for 3 months, and then yeah, I was used to be with like Australia's customer service. It's kind of like fair, like customer and the staff is kind of fair, but like in Japan, like customer is like here and the staff is here. So and then when I arrived at the airport, the customer asked the like flight attendant like something, and then it's kind of like too much service, and I feel like, oh, I came back to Japan, like that, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's kind of. So anyway, I feel like tips culture is good, and if I don't like the customer service, I don't need to leave the tips. That's it. And usually I have to leave. Like usually I leave tips, but if I meet such a like situation, if I face such a situation, I don't need to leave tips. It's a nice, yeah. I can describe my feeling as well. So yeah, yeah, it's a kind of nice. I talked about my feeling about tips culture, and also I talked about how you describe your feeling with customer service in Japan. You have to leave letters or message with email or letter something. So thank you for watching my videos again. See you next time. Bye.